Check it out. Never knew a friend till I met a foe.
The Cavaliers trail by 10.
And listen, Cleveland were the favorites to win the Central Division last season. High expectations given they finished third in the Central in 2014. But that's just what adding LeBron can do for a team.
On the court for Cleveland. Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. Going out the wings, it's Shumpert and LeBron. And it's Dellavedova in at the point.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Perfectly designed and perfectly executed.
Cleveland did win the Central, as you alluded to. Won 11 in-division games against what was a very tough division.
No easy opponents in that Central Division last year. 3 teams in the playoffs, and 1 was knocking on the door. The Cavs did what they needed to do to bring home the banner.
Here's Noah following the basket by LeBron James. And that one's good. Noah's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
They get it back.
That's a shot you've got to take if you're looking for the three-pointer. I mean, the defense was nowhere around.
Brooks kicks it to Noah. McDermott, no one around him. Misses the 3.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
Here's Brooks following the basket by LeBron James. Brooks dishes to Rose. Rose double-teamed. Brooks from outside. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 6 assists here tonight.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
McDermott with a steal. Here is Brooks. 11 points in the game. They swipe it. And Shumpert kicks to James. Gasol with the rebound.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Outside Rose, and it's Brooks in the corner. Off target with his 3. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Inside, Gasol with the steal. Rose passes to Brooks. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Taj Gibson's checked in for Gasol. Dunleavy comes in for Doug McDermott. And it's Butler in for Aaron Brooks.
And you know, guys, Taj Gibson now is 6 full seasons in the NBA. Already 30 years old. Seems like just yesterday he was being drafted.
For Cleveland, they've gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. The Bulls making a switch here. Mirotic is checked in. The Cavaliers have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. The Bulls leading by 9. Outside Rose. Mirotic the screen. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead. Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out? Almost like the 1-2 punch.
Now, here's Rose. 5 points in the game, and he gets it to go.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Now Butler. Mo Williams missing from long range. Shot from the wing. No good off the front iron.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
No good from Gibson.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Thompson sets the pick for Williams. Another miss by Williams. Chicago leading by 11. Now here's Rose, the fast break opportunity. Here's Butler. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Really impressed with the way Jimmy Butler last season made big strides in his game, going from a supporting role player to someone you can build your team around.
And Jimmy Butler had the career highs across the board last season. Won the Most Improved Player of the Year award. Really picking up his production in his 4th season.
You know, we had seen the flashes of potential in Butler before. Last season, he sustained great play and really took everything to the next level. And one thing about Tristan Thompson, he is an absolute terror on the offensive glass. Was top 5 in that category last year, despite playing less than 27 minutes a game. Does a terrific job with anticipation of the carom and uses his gigantic wingspan to just go up and reel it in. Terrific motor and nose for the glass.
The Cavaliers trail by 14. Jefferson, that's for 2. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And guys, isn't it great to see a player who works that hard on the glass at both ends?
Well said, G. That's the way he has built, his reputation. Clark grinding away, 100% effort all the time.
And Kevin, all that effort pays off. How many of those spectacular putback jams do we see from this guy? A bunch.
And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line. So it'll be Jimmy Butler shooting. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson. The Bulls shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
I tell you what, nice job making the most of their opportunities.
Butler. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. So we've reached the end of the first half of play.
Well, Pau, tell us what have been the key aspects to how this team...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet. Big-time play throughout the first half for Jimmy Butler. He had 23 points and 1 assist. He put last game's performance behind him, doing some nice work in the opening period tonight. From Chicago.
Well, they were dishing out dimes left and right, and the guys were fit.
All right, and that'll do it for us here. We now take you back to the...
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the 3rd. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, he was in attack mode from the word go. Came out very aggressively in that first half.
Take a look at his shot chart. It looks like the ink spilled right at the rim. No reason for him to settle for anything less.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the 3rd. So the Bulls 5 right now. Rose is the 1 with Butler as the 2. At the 4, it's Gasol with Noah at the 5. And it's McDermott in at the 3 spot. And that one's good. And it's 9 points for Rose.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
And then Cunningham with the dunk.
And sometimes when you want something done